this is Kalias von Kreatives Leben, and today I would like to show you the second part on how I create my art journal for the summer school. So obviously I have the cover I created last time, as you can see here. And what you're seeing underneath is I just find this very loose and I want to cover up all the different stitching that I did. So I'm taking a second vegan leather that I have painted in white with my gesso so that it fits with what we have here because it was also white. So I'm going to do this afterwards, but let me show you what else I have. I have obviously the paper that I'm going to use. These are 8 pages in A4 size, basically. That would be about letter size and just folded in half. And I have here 4 pages and here 4 other pages. And this is basically mixed media, and I'm going to use this and enter this. And that's the whole binding I will be doing, as you will see, because I'm going to use an elastic band to be able to fill in and out different pages as I want. And I have also these 2 hearts that I'm going to glue together because I want to create here with this thread. I want to create a bookmark that I'm going to add, and I have also some beads because I would like my bookmarks to have some beads, and maybe I'll have other decorations as well. My elastic is a little bit thick, but because of the color, as you might remember, I have some pink. I think that would fit very well, so that's why I chose this color, but I have to see how I'm going to make my holes because I have this hole puncher here to be able to create holes, and I'll have to see if I can fit my elastic in there or not. But I will do the holes once I have stick everything together. And let me start maybe with the bookmark. The bookmark is going to be very easy. I'm going to do a lot of things outside. I'm not going to film it because I'm going to do everything or a lot of things with my stitch on my sewing machine. That's why you won't see everything, but I'm going to show you as much as possible. So here, because I want to add beads, I'm going to leave a little bit more space, and I have my gel medium that I'm going to use to put everything together. It's probably too much. Let me put this then on this if I have too much. So I'm going just to put it loosely here, and the rest I'm putting on my cover, and basically I'm putting everything together. Let this dry, and once this is dry I will be stitching, and I will show you also what else I'm going to do with this little heart. So some stitching and binding, and so that's the first very easy step. I'll leave this to dry. Let me take this away. So this is my page, and if you're wondering what size it is, I basically eyeballed it. And if you think about my pages, you can see that these are really smaller. And this is done on purpose. I wanted to have some protection. If this is bigger or not, I don't care, because I'm going to make holes here where my elastic band is going to be. So I wanted to make sure that it's not too close to the border, otherwise it might rip, and I didn't want to have that. And that's all. That's all measurement you need to know. You know, just add a little bit of a border around your page and you should be good. And here, as you will see very soon, this is really much bigger than my cover because I had a bigger size cover at the beginning, but I cut it to make it smaller, and also I have used some of it for my hearts, for example. I've also added a heart here, which I didn't film, but I just felt that because I had this heart theme in my head that maybe I should add it here. So I'm going to also put some gel medium here and stick everything together and yeah, that will be a first step, and then I will cut everything, but I will do this off camera because I'm going to start with the stitching, obviously. So it's very important to really put glue, or in my case, a gel medium everywhere, so that the border really sticks well together. I'm going to go around it with my sewing machine anyway, but you don't want anything to bubble. So I'm spreading everything with a credit card that I have, an old one, obviously, and making sure that there is glue everywhere. And I'm doing two pieces on top of each other. You could do it with cardboard. um, my vegan leather is ideal for it, obviously, because it has a certain stiffness, but it's still very malleable. So here you see I have cut everything. I've gone around with my sewing machine, and now I'm just creating holes with my puncher. It's a normal hole puncher. It's quite convenient for art journaling. You just make quite big holes, and you could put eyelets in there. I'm not doing it because I think the vegan leather is good enough. It's going to be able to hold it, and because especially my elastic band is quite thick, so I was worried that it might be too thick for my holes. Actually, in hindsight, maybe I could have done with four, well, with going twice through each hole, but you don't know beforehand. And you see me now also adding holes at the border, and this is the elastic band which is going to help me close my art journal. But here you just see me passing my elastic bands, and you want to have some tension because obviously you need to be able to put in your signature. This is my test, and I'm happy with the result, so I'm going to put it a little bit under tension and create a knot. And here you see me cutting it because I don't need it to be very, very long. Here is the second hole, and this is my second elastic band. I think I was a little bit off camera while I was passing this through the holes, but you can imagine, so I think I'm pushing it so that you see it better. Yeah, here you go. And I'm making a knot because the knot, so for the band, for the signature, the knot needs to be on the outside, whereas for the one that is going to keep my cover together, the knot is inside. And it's very important. I'm not going to do this on camera, but I'm going to take my a match and burn off the end so that it doesn't fry away. And also cut it shorter, obviously, and I'm going to use some paint, just these are the finishing touches. I'm not really showing. But basically what I wanted to show you is how easy it is to make this kind of art journal. If you don't put eyelets in there, it's already done. I had also stitched my bookmark in there already, and I'm just adding my two signature. I'm not doing any binding for the signature because it gives me more flexibility with the paper depending on what we need to do during the summer school. And that's more or less it. That there's not much more to do except adding some beads, of course. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm adding, this is why I had kept a little bit more space after the hearts to be able to add some beads. And it's very important at the end to really have a good knot at the end to make sure not to lose the beads and not to lose anything. And I really like the results, and the beads also have been chosen based on the colors that were on my cover. And so on the inside, it's a very simple art journal. I'm really looking forward to art in it. And on the outside, it's already providing the hints of what I'm going to do. And I really love the cover. I love the colors, and I hope you also enjoyed it as well. So I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.